The future of AI, emerging trends and opportunities.
Good morning, Dubai. How are we all feeling today? Yeah, that's like it. Thanks so much for coming to our panel. Today, with my esteemed panelists, we're talking about the most exciting topic on the planet, the future of artificial intelligence. We'll be talking about emerging trends, opportunities, and where we see this whole incredible revolution going. So welcome to our Future of AI panel. I'm really delighted to introduce my four amazing panelists today. I won't do them justice, but I'll start with Muneeb. Muneeb, please introduce yourself and also tell us what you see as the top emerging trends in AI today.
Absolutely. Thanks, Janet, for having me and AIBC Amazing Conference. Okay, so first, I'm CEO of Airzai. The easiest way to explain what Airzai is, I just need a bit of show of hands. Number one, who here thinks they can have a better sleep at night or they want to have more energy during the day? There we go. Nice. Okay, and who here uses a connected home device like Amazon Alexa or Google Home? There we go. And the last question. Who here, because I know a lot of people are coming from overseas, wants to take a luxury Dubai hotel experience back to their homes? Woo! Here? Yeah? Okay. So Airzai is just a culmination of these three things. We're developing products that are in the fragrances space, and the ingredients we're using are neuroscientifically proven to uplift your mood, make you feel better, help you sleep better, help you energize, and all that good stuff. And we're utilizing AI to actually deliver it both on the hardware and the software side. So to answer your question, Janet, around the trends, being in health and wellness industry, that's one of the applications that, in my opinion, is gonna be benefiting a lot from how fast AI is growing. And we're already seeing across multiple segments. So from anything in healthcare where you see patient data getting communicated and just gathered and collected in a very efficient way. We're looking at how different companies, especially big pharma as well, is utilizing AI to speed up clinical trials. And as we grow, as we evolve, it's becoming more and more apparent that AI is going to be so integrated in not only the healthcare, health and wellness side, but also many other segments that my fellow colleagues over here are going to be speaking about, different industries.
For the benefit of humanity, AI is coming to speed up healthcare. How incredible is that? Brilliant application to Airzai. Lovely to meet you.
Thank you.
Vas, please introduce yourself.
Good morning, everyone. It's great to be here. So I'll start with the questions, Salai, also. Who here wants to learn about blockchain and crypto 10 times faster? Right? Everyone is having the same issue. So I'm Vas Modinos. I'm based out of Dubai. I've got about 22 years of IT experience working for Fortune 500 companies. The last 18 years of my career, I spent it at Microsoft. I founded Blockready. It's a company that deals about the major problem we have in this niche, which is how do we increase understanding of blockchain and crypto in a faster and more safer way. So Blockready was founded by my experience and my learnings through the 7 years I had in the industry, where as an early adopter, I made every single mistake possible. So the mission is to accelerate the way we learn about blockchain and crypto 10 times faster with the use of AI. We use AI across all stages of our online learning course creation, from research, from gathering a vast amount of information, from qualifying that information, categorizing it, then obviously content creation, and even the exams and questions we use for the assessment. Now, to answer the question about trends, so obviously one of the trends I definitely am very passionate about is education, right? So ChatGPT, we know that it started being used for writing academic papers. even writing scientific articles that pass the academic reviews, right? That's amazing. We never had a technology like that before. So the idea of using AI to enhance the way we learn is going to be huge in the future. I mean, just the way of mere speed of which you get access to the information for normal students, but even imagine a scenario with a student of disability, where you can use AI now to adapt the way he learns according to his specific needs, yeah? And another trend I see is the democratization of AI, which really now in the next few years, we're going to have AI literally on our fingertips, right? Every application is going to use AI, and even without any technical skills or background, we'll be able to use AI in every aspect of our lives.
Fabulous. Thank you so much. I'm just getting really inspired listening to you. When we met yesterday, I was really taken aback by the potential for bringing education to people all around the world who don't have access to the levels of education that some of us are blessed and privileged to enjoy. So incredible. We have healthcare, we have education. Paweł, how are you today? Lovely to meet you. And what are the trends you see in AI?
I was waiting for my 5 minutes. Okay, so my name is Paweł. I'm a serial entrepreneur. I'm 20 years in the IT industry. 20 years ago, I was starting in Boeing, working as aerospace engineer. I remember those times where everything at Boeing was done manually, like everything. Right now, 70, 80% of the job is done through AI, robots, visual recognition, and this kind of stuff. So AI is disrupting our lives for a long, long time. But as a trend for the nearest future, I see disruption of the financial industry. Having generative AIs and AI that understand the world around us, can answer different tough questions, and can basically understand and do real-time verification of what is happening on the market, is able to provide us a lot of additional insights about the trading, about the new things that might happen, to recognize maybe events that might be a problematic for the world. And regarding the financial industry itself, and the part which is called being called DeFi, I think with layer 0 and AI solutions, we might have a big boost in terms of super complicated financial products. Because imagine that we have financial products on different chains, different DeFi protocols, and it's hard to analyze and verify all the data from traditional market, from the crypto market, to get and make right decisions, to move capital in between those protocols. So I believe in the nearest future, within the next 2-4 years, we will see a huge change in the area of building a new protocols that will allow us to move the capital in between, and that are going to be super complicated. So that's one thing, that's one trend. And another trend is the advertising industry. I believe in the next couple of years we will see a huge boost in this area. Because as for now, advertising industry is using AI heavily, but they just have a data about what we are doing over the internet. By combining this with the information from the blockchain, where we basically don't have only information that we spend money, we have information on what we did this spending. Like I have all the information from the receipt. So this is allowing to deep much deeper into the details to analyze and verify what is interesting for this particular person, target them, and to provide much more insightful ads. And I believe this is going to be something that will disrupt this industry heavily. And speaking about my background also, and what I'm doing, because I've started from trends and skipped this part about myself, so a little bit introduction. I'm running a hedge fund that is decentralized and tokenized. It's a security company, because I believe that combination of traditional market plus crypto market in the future is going to provide a lot of benefits for the organizations, especially that is the crypto market is able to provide and make illiquid asset liquid ones in the space. So, thank you.
Amazing, thank you. Nice clap for you there, Paweł. Snir, lovely to meet you.
Hi guys, my name is Snir. Starting my career as a software developer, computer science at 𝐒𝐭𝐤𝐬, now acquired by Unity, the biggest gaming platform in the world, probably. And today I'm leading GDAI. GDAI help iGaming companies to implement AI, and I want to describe you how the change is going to look like. And the change is divided by two. One is what is the change going to look like from the user perspective, and then from the business perspective. So in terms of the user perspective, we're going to divide it to two. One is personalization. So personalization means we're going to see infinity combination of all kind of interaction. It could be design, could be inbound, outbound activities, and all kind of engagement that will not be similar from one user to another. Now, I guess you probably think, and I get it a lot, but we also do personalized approach, and then I will answer, okay, so you need to think about a personalize as a trust. And I will give an example. If Netflix recommend you on a movie, say it's a 90% match, and I call you and say, hey, and we're friends, and I tell you, listen, you must see this movie. Who's gonna be more, who are you gonna listen, me or algorithm? Of course, me. The same goes for a restaurant. You're going to a new city, right? So Google rank give you whatever rank, but I just ate there in this place yesterday. So probably you're gonna treat my recommendation as a personal recommendation. That leads me to the second part, which is trust. Once the user trusts the preferences that you, as a machine, know his preferences, you can also lead him into a new journey that you controlling it. Yeah? The second part is the business, which for us it's the most interesting part because that it's all that's where we start. And here we also divide it to two. One is we're gonna, when talking about AI, we're talking about the future of micro ownership. So what does it mean? And the best way to explain it is by using the BI example. Before BI, we had a very rough zoom out KPIs. Then we had the capability to ask what happened, when happened, why happened. But still, once we have those answers, we need to have some business activity or business decision. And those decisions are now taken by some part of management in the company. When think about AI and when comparing AI to BI, AI will allow you to micro measure every step of the way. So, for example, a designer will need to be able to take a decision and will not be able to discuss it and take it up the ladder because he will need to take the decision right now. And the second thing is, and will be actually the most challenging one, is to wrap the idea that AI department should be something like software department. Yeah, because we need to stitch all the model together. We want to make sure we don't invent any wheels and we don't reuse everything that's possible to reuse. At GDAI, we understand that human intelligence without AI, AI without human intelligence breaks and mislead. But human intelligence without AI just don't scale. And with GDAI, what we're doing is we're helping iGaming company to find the right blend and the right balance to optimize those.
Marvelous, thank you. So we have software engineering, we have personalization and advertising, we have finance, we have education, and we have health. Now we have technology. So I'm an AI scientist and the Chief Operating Officer of Singularity Net, which is the world's leading decentralized AI marketplace and world leaders in the development of AGI, artificial general intelligence, the next level of evolution for humanity and for technology. The trends I see, I'm going to give you 3 trends. Number 1, of course, the rise of generative models. We've had generative language models, we've had generative image models. Coming in the next 6 to 12 months, we expect to see successful generative music models and generative trading models. So time series prediction, finance applications, and trading strategies developed by generative AIs. That's trend number 1. The rise of the generative AI. Trend number 2, which is coming to an extent on the back of the rise of generative AI, is a return for AI to complex neurocognitive architectures. Because what we've seen for the last 5 to 10 years is a great focus on simple, single, applied, narrow AI applications and use cases. But generative AI and our current stage of evolution gives us greater controllability over complex architectures. We're now able to layer hybrid models on top of deep neural networks and use generative AIs as understanders, as verbalizers of the meaning of those models. So we're seeing a return to vastly more complex, more powerful AI. And then lastly, my 3rd trend, which is just emerging now, is the rise of neural symbolic AI. And really for the first time, we're seeing the deep techie mathematicians come together with the deep neural network industry practitioners and coming together to create all new, all more powerful artificial intelligence techniques, bringing neural symbolic, bringing dynamic knowledge graphs, bringing advanced probabilistic logic, to bring reasoning, to bring intelligence to these models, which so far mostly just combine and predict how combinations will happen. So those are my 3 trends. Now, guys, we have overrun in our first round. We have 6 minutes left. I'm going to come to the first person who promises me you'll do it in 30 seconds for your opportunities, but it's a promise. Who will give me a 30-second opportunity? Literally.
Let's go.
Muneeb, 30 seconds, counting.
30 seconds. Okay, so we talked about the generative model. I think even if you look at corporates, right? Like one of the things that we have seen, the trend is like, how do you...
I'm watching the time.
So, for example, I'm going to talk fast. Generative model in terms of even setting up fragrances, we talked about that earlier. Like we did a strategic partnership with a 100-year-old company called Firmenich. And what they're doing is they're using AI to comprehend different demographics, different places where people would prefer different kind of fragrances. And they're taking this trove of data, like around 50,000, 100,000 people in certain demography, and trying to figure out what would be the right fragrance. And the AI is the one who's actually creating that, so it's replacing humans, right, to the generative model. So that's one of the things that I feel
So
is
your
the
opportunity in a nutshell, can you describe it in 1 sentence?
I would say just creating less human intervention and more relying on predictive models.
Magic, thank you. Who's got a 30-second opportunity? Fast.
Okay, so I see a great opportunity for individuals and companies in the way that they are now able to create innovative solutions with AI, right? AI is now accessible for everyone, right? There's tools out there with no-code tools, with just using a UI interaction that actually you can create an AI tool without any technical background whatsoever. So the idea here is now you can get yourself, involved with any solution you'd like to build. I mean, there's examples, I can mention 2. One, extremely powerful. A student at the university used AI to create a model that understands sign language.
Amazing. I know somebody working on that.
That's amazing.
That's incredible. Life-changing for people.
Life-changing.
It's the opportunities which are life-changing and humanity-changing that bring society forward that matter the most. Fast, 30-second opportunity.
30 seconds, okay, go. So, the opportunity that I see in AI is to build this and augment current businesses and solution with an AI. And I will ask question to our crowd. Who is using Visa card? Who out of you? Okay, there are some people. So since 2021, most of you don't know that Visa is using for settlements USDC on Ethereum. So every time you touch your card and pay with the Visa card, they use blockchain. So that means that they are able to implement on the backseat of this solution AI to validate and analyze what you are doing, because they have those settlements, those are fast transactions. So they can augment the products that they release like 40, 50 years ago with an AI on the backseat. So that's my opportunity.
Thank you, Vaz. And Shrin, your 30-second opportunity starts here.
So the opportunity obviously lies in the challenge. So the real challenge is, because we all going to use AI or software-based AI, the challenge is how are we going to bring top AI talent to the iGaming industry, which, by the way, it's not that easy. For that, GDAI have and sponsor a podcast called Business Leader Stories. People just come straightforward talking about personal and present themselves and help us kind of share the light of real people and not a shady kind of vertical to work. And also, we are religious about the top talent that we're, for example, my CDO is ex-Amazonian, only top talent. We need to remember AI, at the end of the day, it's algorithm and it's math.
AI for talent, AI for generation of AI. Okay, so my top opportunity I'm going to bring to you today. Who followed the USDC unpegging at the weekend? Yeah, what was that all about? Crypto needs a new asset of payment stablecoin, a new asset type that's AI, algorithmically driven, algorithmically pegged to an indices, such as the 𝐒𝐭𝐨𝐬𝐺 protocol being launched soon from Singularity Net, using artificial intelligence for treasury, for portfolio management, and to balance the pegging of a new type of tracer coin to a basket of indices which change very, very slowly over time, starting with the green coin, our 𝐒𝐿 green index, also helping to make the world a better place from an environmental perspective. So guys, we've got 1 minute left for closing statements. I'm going to close by saying I see us moving into the next stage of evolution, which is artificial personalities, the rise of artificial personalities and the ability for those personalities to grow, to learn, to put a reinforcement, human reinforcement learning layer on top of deep neural networks, so that today's children will grow up with these new personalities and they'll bring all levels of new efficiency to industry, to chatbots, to intelligence. That's my closing statement, and where I think we're going towards artificial general intelligence, which is Industry 5.0, compared to Industry 4.0, which is just going to be an incredible transformation for all of humanity. Srin.
So just to wrap up the offering, what I highly recommend is just to start, find the right partner that can provide you measurable solution right now, as we do in optimize the user journey and provide measurable results, but also someone that will be able to push you forward into the things that you don't know, yeah?
Push us forward to where we don't know, to boldly go. That's where we're going, Shrin. Paweł.
Most of you are here to build. So if you are thinking about building anything, probably another 100 people in the world are thinking about the same. Do not be afraid, start building now. So that's my advice.
Thank you, Paweł. Vas, sorry,
Okay.
we're just wrapping up. Sure.
So my closing is, obviously, AI is got the potential to transform every industry and every life around the world. But it is in our hands the way we use it, right? We need to start using it responsibly, ethically. We need to address some challenges that are raised by AI, such as job displacement and inequality. So my take out of this is, let's embrace AI, but let's actually put the right parameters to make it that it's useful and maximizes the potential of the usage of the technology for everyone around the planet.
Here, here.
So, okay, this is a very good point, and I think I want everybody's attention on this. I read it somewhere recently. So, Warren Buffett, somebody asked him about, the advent of refrigeration. So he sort of, and this is very relatable to the AI stage that we're at right now. So what he mentioned was this: the guy or the person who, invented refrigeration or refrigerators. Of course, this guy made a bunch of money, but the main benefactors were Coca-Cola, who utilized refrigeration to actually build a product that was widely accepted, right? So ChatGPT, generative products and all that we're seeing right now is the refrigeration stage we are at. So it's very exciting to see what products are going to come that are going to be the Coca-Cola of this industry.
I think we can all agree it's very exciting. We'll close on that point. Thank you so much for listening.
Thanks, Janet.
Thank you.